Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. Today, I'm going to work on my June monthly spread, and I've really been enjoying my monthly spreads this year. They're pretty simple. I just put in the big events that are happening throughout the month and nothing else. So they are an easy reference to my weekly spreads and what needs done or what is happening in the current month. I am also really enjoying using the same sticker sheet for my monthly spread and my monthly goals and anything else that I do that is monthly related. Sometimes I do put a monthly menu together, so I will use the same stickers for that as if I decide to do that as well. So those are the stickers that I got off of Etsy. I will link them down below. I also grabbed my Mojo Jojo Boxes sticker books, and I am going to just go ahead and get started by choosing the color of box that I'm going to use and then putting boxes down for anything that I have planned for the month of June so far. So I did decide on that green color, and now I'm going to try to find a yellow. I think I'm going to go with the more pale yellow. And then I thought I would just bring in black wherever else I need some sort of box. I like to have 3 different colors in my spreads, but I really didn't think that any of the other colors went well with the stickers. So I'm going to start just by laying down those events that are happening this month. So this first box is my niece's graduation party, but I also wanted to tuck some washi tape underneath. I don't need to leave a ton of room to write. I know that there aren't going to be a ton of things going on in June other than traveling, although I'm sure more will get added as we go throughout the month. So I am going to layer boxes as well where I can, even though my niece's graduation party is on the 1st and the soccer party's on the 2nd. I do try to cluster things where I can. And then I'm going to also try to tuck in stickers around some of the events. And this is graduation season, so I will go ahead and drop in the other graduation parties that we've been invited to so far. Another one is on the 19th, and then I think the last one is on the 22nd. But I really like how these two boxes coordinate well together, and I like that the washi tape isn't in your face, even though it is the just normal thickness of washi tape. And I'm just using my Live Love Posh washi tape cutter to rip the washi tape. You can always use a ruler or a credit card or an old gift card if you don't have one of those. Definitely not a necessity tool-wise. One of the reasons why I am tucking this washi tape in behind these boxes is so that I have a place to put the stickers that I want to put down. I try not to make my stickers float, but I also like to make the clusters of stickers just a little bit more full so they don't look so sparse. I am taking the launch course by Mel Robbins, so I do want to drop in the dates that we're doing lives. We're doing one on the 3rd and one on the 17th, so I will just use black boxes for these. But I will go ahead and tuck in some washi tape and maybe even put some stickers by it. So I still want to continue the theme, even though it is a little bit different than the other appointments that are on my calendar. I don't put work appointments. I only put these oddball things that I'm not used to doing. So these live training sessions, I definitely want to keep on my calendar so that I don't schedule over top of them. One of them is in the evening and one of them is in the middle of the day. And I'm also going to drop in a little cluster for a retirement party that I'm planning, but it is going to have to get moved to the 18th. So I might either just draw a line down to the 18th or I may use my undo to move that little cluster, but for now it will stay there. It might be hard to move it down because we also have something on the 19th, it's Juneteenth, so I do have a box down there in the end, so it'd be hard to move that cluster that's on the 11th down to the 18th. So I might just draw a line or put in an arrow or something like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop in Juneteenth. We don't really have any plans for that day, but I do want to make sure that it's on the calendar. That would be a good day to do something with the kids, since I'm pretty sure my husband is off that day as well. Or I will use it to catch up on my videos before we go out of town the following week. And although I did record this video before I started traveling the last week of May, I didn't get the voiceover done. I thought I'd be able to do it while I was on my business trip. Not really sure what I was thinking. And now it's June 4th already, and I'm looking at the calendar thinking about all the other things that need to be squeezed in around the events that are already here. So let me drop in a box for Father's Day as well while we're doing the holidays for the month. No specific plans for that day yet as well. We'll probably keep it fairly low key. And then I'm going to also drop in my niece's birthday here on the 30th, as well as some vacation plans for the kids and I. We will be leaving on that last Tuesday of the month, and then we will have a family reunion. So I want to get that marked off on the calendar now. So I'm also going to drop in a black box for the reunion just to balance that black across the page. And I am dropping in a couple little boxes for flight information, but I think I'll put a longer box in the sidebar so that I can write out all the details of our travel plans and I can have it in one place. I probably will be using my phone when I'm traveling, but it is nice to have it written down somewhere when I'm referencing this page and trying to think through the different logistics of the day. Other than that box, this is the functional part of my spread. Let's go ahead and drop in some more decor. But to be honest, if I had left the page the way it was, I would have been perfectly happy. I just like these stickers. When I like the stickers, I tend to add a bunch. So since there's a bunch of white space at the beginning of the month, I will go ahead and drop in some images up there. And I do want to get this out before I leave for work today, so I am just going to drop in some music as I finish putting these stickers around the page. And I will drop in as necessary if there's something that I think I did that was explainable or explain worthy. And here's where I drop in that box for our itinerary. I don't use the sidebar for very much, so I am happy to have something to put there this month. I did want to go ahead and drop in a few quotes. I printed all of these out in two different sizes. Again, I will link these down below as well, but I did print them bigger, and then I also printed them 2 sheets per page side by side. So I do go ahead and drop in this first one that says, I am always attracting abundance. Then the second one that I drop in says, I have the power to accomplish everything I have to do today. And I do try and tuck it under the flowers on each side since there is quite a bit of white space around the sticker, but I wanted to make sure that I did not overlap the actual text. So I do have to mess around with it just a little bit to make it lay right where I want it to. And the third sticker that I'm going to drop in says, I am always enough. And I do place them around the page so that they are in a triangle formation. And then I'll just drop in a few more things and then I'll call my spread complete. I do really like how it turned out. I just realized though, as I was recording this, that I didn't actually write in any of the boxes, so I will go ahead and do that later this afternoon. But I do like how this spread turned out. I like that it's light and airy, even though we have a lot going on. So let's get this back in my planner. I hope that everybody is having a great start to their June, and I will get my goals and reset video up here in the next day or so. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.